Hi guys, welcome back. This is Joel Drone Novice. I've been playing about with this Fimi palm and getting used to it, and the more I'm sort of like sorting it out and everything, the more and more I like it. So at the moment you can see a green light flashing on and off. That's when it's charging. When it's fully charged, the green light will go off, then it's charged. And I'll just turn this around. I've got this on a tripod at the minute, and this is what I've had to do to get it to fit on it without it fit on it so it's sort of upright to clear everything. And I don't know if you can see, if I zoom in you can see, I'll move this up a bit. See, this here is a big problem. They shouldn't have mounted this right where it is, where the gimbal is. This is how much gap you got there. And I had another mount on this before and it was fouling the gimbal, and also when the old camera gimbal does its thing, does its backflips and everything to get ready, then it'll foul it. So yeah, they shouldn't have mounted that there. You know, they should have either put it down at the bottom, a little bit further down, or put it on the bottom, where you can just screw it into so it's upright. But what I've got, I say it's on charge at a minute. I'll just come back out again. And what I've done is I've got a battery pack, because I say the actual battery life in it is not what they're saying in the review. And if you're filming for a little while, you're going to be stuck, especially if you let's get this out. I've got two tripods doing a dance there. Especially if you're using Wi-Fi, then it just depletes the battery really quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this charge up, then I'm going to unplug it, fire it up, and we'll see how long the battery lasts with doing a bit of filming, doing what we've got to do, and we'll keep an eye on it. So we'll see you back in a minute. Okay, we're back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to unplug the battery charger like that. I'm going to switch it. I've got a timer here, so I'm going to switch this on. Press this. So we've got the timer going. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to put that to one side. I'm going to press record. So now we're on record. I'm going to press this 3 times. It should spin that round, and it's looking for, obviously, for a face to track. Click to recenter. Well, so it's gone back. So what I'm going to do is move this around here correctly so you can see it. That should spin round. Right, 1, 2, 3, and it's not going to pick me up. Go a bit higher. 1, 2, 3. Higher. 3. No. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to hold this hold it higher anyway too. I'll put it on the settee. Try again. 1, 2, 3. And it's not picked me up again. Get rid of that. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Okay. I've just realised what it is. As it spins round, it's knocking on the back of the clamp I just had on there. So, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so we've got it sorted out. Turn it round, set at 4K at 30, and I'm going to spin it round to face track, and it's still recording. So you press this 3 times. Right, so that should have picked me up now. So, what we got, as you move, it should follow you as you're sort of like talking and walking. You might be doing something, displaying something like this on the screen here. I don't know if you can see that. It's not going to let me move that anyway. Yeah, so it basically follows you like that. I don't know if you can still see it in the camera. Oh yeah, you can. So yeah, I just bent over to look at the screen on the camera. So now it's sort of looking at me, looking at the screen on the camera. I think. Yeah. So it sort of like picks you up, and you know, you walk about. You might be doing something or other. I don't know what you're doing. But if you've got it in your hand and you're walking about, then obviously, you know, it's for vlogging. So, you know, that's pretty good. If I bend down, does it follow me? Yes, it does. So yeah, that's it. Obviously, if I had a higher tripod, actually I might stick it up on the, you have to excuse me a minute. Just going to stick it up on the settee and see where it is still tracking. Can't get it without it falling over. Okay. So yeah, so this is so far away. So if I sort of like come around this side, obviously it's still tracking me. I walk back round here to the TV. You see that guy there? Awesome. I walk round here, round this side, and it's still tracking me. I don't know if it's going to come down to here where I'm actually looking through the viewfinder of the camera. So yeah, so I'm pretty impressed with it. I don't know how quick it'll follow you. You know, if you make sort of like sudden movement, will it pick you up? Yeah, I think it has. So yeah, that's a win-win for me. So we'll try out another thing. I've still got the battery running. I'll show you there. You can see that. We're at 7 minutes 20 at the minute. So, what I'm going to do is basically you press this, and let's bring this back down again. So to show you. Bring that down there. I think it's still tracking me, I think. Right, so you press this 3 times, spins back round the other way. And what I had before, I had a problem. I had to take the lock nut off of there because it was actually hitting on the gimbal as this little elbow bit spun round. So you know, it did start and it brought up a prompt to recenter, and it spun back round the other way. So hopefully it's not done any damage to the motor. So yeah, so it's still recording. I will put up another screen to show you. So, yeah, it's still recording. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you here. So I'll try and get these two. Right, so now what we've got, if you long press this centre button, now we're on, I'll try and hold this still now, we're on zoom, like that. Obviously the quality goes down a bit, back out again, and left and right changes the long press again. No, dickhead, you've gone the wrong way. Right, long press again, and here you can change the EB values, I think it is. Yeah, that's the zoom. Also what you got, if you swipe, is it this way or is it down? Oh, do not operate. Obviously I can't do it. So I'm going to stop recording, and I've just switched it off like an absolute dick. Right, so start again. Yeah, long press on this one, and you've got your zoom, and left and right changes your EV values for your brightness and all that sort of good stuff. And right, let's go on to this. Now you've got follow, which is on at the moment, FPV, which is another one I use. You've got the pitch lock, which you can turn this up a bit. Pitch lock, which locks that part of it, the top part, camera. And you got gimbal lock, which is the same sort of thing, but I find this one a bit weird. But because as you turn the camera like by the hand this way, the camera still faces forward, so I don't know what use that one is, but anyway. So I'll go back. I have it on follow mode, which is quite good, and I have it on FPV. You know, if you want to point it down to look at something, then it'll follow you. But on the other one, which is follow, it's a bit like a drone. You know, you get your pitch, roll, and yaw. You know, with you're keeping it level. So that's that bit. That's your Wi-Fi, your lock, display, and brightness. If you swipe up, gives you your footage you've already done. That's your back to that mode. Swipe across, you've got your multi-frames, camera settings, gimbal settings, and system settings. Back out of that. Press up in the corner. You've got your outputs. You know, change your 4K to 1080p and all that good stuff, and picture quality. That's on that one. Down in this corner, I think it is. You've got your storage. You can press that, and you can format it, and it gives you your space left. Obviously, we're not going to do that. So, yeah, that's that part of it. I say I'm quite impressed with it. A couple of little niggles that, yeah, it does pee me off a bit, which is like the mount side of it, and the instructions are crap. But apart from that, it's really good. I like it. You know, I'm going to tell you I'll tell you if it's crap or not, because you know, I'm not sugarcoating nothing. And you know, obviously I've had to pay for this out of my own pocket, so you know, I ain't been gifted. You know, I ain't been gifted it. So so yeah, that we'll do. I've still got the timer going. we're at what's that, about 15.5 minutes. Can't see nothing going. I can't see the battery sort of depleting at the moment, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to run it on record and leave it recording, and I'll come back to you when it's run out. So I'll see you in a minute, and then I'll give you the time. As you can see, I think it's about halfway through, like the battery. I'm not going to run it any longer. I'll tell you why in a minute, but this is the time we're at, if you can see that. 41 minutes and 23 seconds. 20. Yeah, say, yeah, 41 and a half minutes. It's still, obviously still running. What it is, let's zoom out a little bit. This is getting really hot. Not really hot, especially at the top here, where it goes into the screw goes into the fitting. And I was looking on the manufacturer's website, and they state 4 hours. But underneath it says in normal temperature conditions, with the screen switched off in the settings and running at 1080p 30 frames a second L, which I think is obviously lower resolution or something. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, but I'm not going to run it you know, continuously. So obviously you're going to get a little bit longer time. This is obviously on 4K 30, and it's running, it's like 42 minutes now, so I reckon an hour and 3/4, maybe a squeeze 2 hours. Wi-Fi, if it was on, you could take another half hour out of that easy. You might lucky, you might get an hour out of it, but I did notice it did run the battery really quickly. So you know, what else have I got? I'm going to put in a little clip as well, because I had it on FPV mode when I was in my car before. I'll show you a couple of clips of it on follow mode, and I'll show you, like, I was, you know, took a few, went over a couple of those little mini roundabouts, so really bumped the car. And I'll show you the stabilisation on it, which I thought was really good. So I'll clip this roundabout and see what the stabilisation's like. There's another one here, and another one. Creaking was me trying to straighten the camera up. Somebody nicking the daffodils. Well done. Child on watch. Looking dog eye. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn this off, because I say this is getting quite hot, and I noticed when you're holding it and recording, you've sort of like got your hand on it. If you move your hand too much, obviously it picks up on the mic, and this, the back, obviously where the battery goes, it's a little bit creaky, so you will pick up on that as well. But so apart from that, I am really pleased with it. You know, I'm just showing you the downside of a few bits, and yeah, I like it. So I've got to get busy and put this video together, and I'll get it out. So don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. When I find out a few more bits about this, I'll get back to you. Cheers guys.